Hey, Sagittarius, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your February 2024 career reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, Sag, welcome. So I'm getting the energy right away of wanting to use your ideas, but not quite sure where to take them or how to take them to the next level, how to ask for what you want. There's a lot of that changing for you in the month of February because you're finally able to negotiate a fair deal. Some of you are finally seeing the fruits of your labor paying off, but I feel like things have been slow for you. Maybe your creativity was blocked. For some of you, you've just been overworking, maybe even committing yourself. Some of you may have ended a job or ended a cycle. And I feel like this month I keep hearing light bulb moment, light bulb moment. So there's some sort of new inventive idea that you come up with, or an aha moment, a breakthrough coming in. And it doesn't surprise me because the majority of the month will be in Aquarius season. And look at that. You start off with the star here. So definitely healing and recovering from perhaps some misfortune, or again, just feeling like you were in a little bit of a creative slump or a money block or something of that nature. Maybe it was just because there was a pause in the season and you went within, you did some healing. Maybe there was something on a personal level that you were dealing with that could have even affected your finances. So I feel like that's shifting here because there's a new contract coming in, there's new ideas, new negotiations. And even though you may start off in the month of February with some sort of assessment, you're going to have a fresh start towards the end of the month is what I'm picking up on. And you actually have here King of Swords, King of Wands. So you could be working with someone new as well. Some of you are embracing more of an inventive mindset. And it doesn't surprise me again with Aquarian season rolling in here. It's all about working smarter, not harder. So you could actually be represented as this King of Swords, someone who could be very routine, very strict in some of their beliefs or some of their ways, but you're moving out of that here and you're focusing more on what you love, what you're passionate about. There's some new creativity flowing in. So finally, it feels like after a period of maybe watching the clock, things being a little slow for you, because at the bottom of the deck, you have the turtle and the watch card. I feel like there's going to be a decision for you to make here, and it's quite exciting. It's going to open you up to some new opportunities here, Sag. Now, starting off with the star, some of you have really been working on healing your beliefs, healing your financial sector, maybe filling your cup once again, right? Because something here has left you feeling a little bit drained. And that's why you have the Lover showing up here, because you want to get back on track. You want to make ethically and morally healthy choices and decisions that align with your highest good. And I see that that's coming in for you here as well. So starting off, you have the Nugget. This is about a small increase, but I feel mostly this is about valuable information. Again, information, light bulb moment, breakthrough coming in where you're getting really honest with yourself and you're saying, okay, I'm getting down to the nitty gritty, getting down to the root of the issue. What's really going on here? So you're offering yourself a fresh start, even if this is energetically or a fresh start within your mind space. This is going to make a world of difference when it comes to your finances. This is all about building your career, your reputation, your business. This is steady. It's slow and steady wins the race, which we do see here with the turtle. This could be also a move for some of you. You may be moving for work. This could be a new opportunity that starts to settle in its long term. It could be an opportunity. It could be a thinking or a thought process. I mean, Aquarius is going to be here for a while. And even though we are rolling into Aquarian season, we are in the age of Aquarius, and it's going to be all about in reinvention, doing new things, technology, trying out things that have never been done before. And we're going to see a lot of changes. And that's what you are really thinking things over. A lot of you who've been going possibly the traditional path, you may see a complete switch, or maybe in the last 10 years, you yourself have switched from maybe doing something more traditional or conventional to becoming a Reiki practitioner, a tarot reader, a holistic healer, or something that you are able to get paid online or remotely. 20 years ago, it wasn't heard of. And I feel like that's what you are reinventing for yourself here. It's like you're reinventing the wheel, and I feel like you're making it work for yourself. You're also, I feel that there's some sort of passive income or wish fulfillment that you've been thinking about, but you finally start to either see the results of your hard work, or you feel inspired and truly believe on a soul level that you can really grow and build. Now, some of you could be leaving the corporate world to build your own business. This is also about making sound decisions. And that's why we see the Lover's card showing up here, because it is about making decisions that align with your heart and soul. This is about, excuse me, corporate America, right? Corporate jobs that shift into something. Again, I just keep feeling that a lot of you are going a new route, a new direction, something that offers more flexibility, more financial freedom. The sky's the limit here. And it almost reminds me, of even a skyscraper, or just climbing, kind of like Jack and the Beanstalk even. But it doesn't mean that you're not going to come against some challenges as you're climbing, right? Just as Jack did, but you will overcome some of those challenges, and you'll learn as you go. And some of you, what keeps you at the bottom here, or what keeps you from climbing, is those fears. But Spirit is saying, deal with some of those challenges when they arise, but don't let fear hold you back, because you have the skills, you have the gifts, you have the talent, and these things are really opening up to you more now than maybe they ever have. And I kind of get this energy that even though this just said unstoppable position, or excuse me, unstable position, they just gave me the words unstoppable force. So it's like some sort of spiritual force within you is pushing you along, and it's unstoppable. It's not like you can or want to really hold back any longer. So you're taking a look at some of the instability that's going on, and you're saying, what can I do about this myself? What kind of passive income or numerous income sources, or what kind of business ideas, or what do I need to build in the corporate world that can help me be more free? I just feel like you're really using your ideas, and you're thinking about things logically, or at least you have in the past, but now you are taking that logic and you're spinning it into something quite brilliant. I'm getting zone of genius, Sag. Now in the future, you do have the frame card. This is about organizing. So yeah, taking what you've learned logically, what you've maybe studied as well, maybe a certification. I'm getting education, classes, seminars, workshops. You're taking something that you've learned, and you're going to build a steady income off of it. This is accomplishments. For some of you, look at that. Self-employment, home-oriented, art and design. You could be letting those creative juices really flow in the month of February, but it's not just like February is the only month. You may want to go back to your 2024 yearly reading and see what February has in store, and see what your power months are throughout the year as well, because you're going to hit a lot of really high points as you climb forward in your business or your career. And I feel like there's more freedom coming in here. There's slow and steady, but also something stable, because at the bottom of the deck, you do have the turtle here. And this can be money coming in slowly, but don't give up, because the years are going to pass, the months are going to pass, and by the time you get to your destination, I feel like you will have accrued either a lot of money, a lot of knowledge, a lot of freedom, some sort of wish fulfillment here. This is steady progress. Don't give up. And some of you may even be thinking about moving or relocating or retiring to maybe the beach or to the mountains or to be closer to family, maybe even to live in a different continent here. And I feel like those dreams, they're not pipe dreams, Sagittarius. These are dreams that you are manifesting and making happen by putting your hard work into it here. But it starts with, well, let's not jump ahead here. It starts with the star, but there's some sort of negotiation coming in here for you. Well, we do have cryptocurrency. For those of you that are looking at crypto, or maybe you yourself have crypto, this can be a very powerful dynamic that is part of your future, part of all of our futures. Of course, please seek financial professional guidance if need be. I also get that you may be looking at maybe the unemployment rates, or you may be looking at the structure or foundation of a company or a business, wondering, are they going to lay off people? Are they going to let people go? Are they going to merge with another company? And is my job still stable? So that could be why you're looking at things from a new point of view as well. Some of you may have even been laid off temporarily, or maybe you did lose a job in the past, but this is the month where there's some sort of wish coming true, okay? And as I said that, they showed me 11:11 on the clock. You could even be paying off debt this month, Sag. Debt paid, beautiful. Whether this is a small loan that you've taken out, maybe it's a mortgage, perhaps you are consolidating debt. There is just something here about you thinking smarter and working smarter towards saving more money, right? When you know the ins and outs, or when you are dealing with or working with a professional who can help you save money, whether it is a financial advisor, tax advisor, it could be a real estate expert, anyone who knows their stuff and they want to really help you. And I kind of feel like this could be a friend as well. It could be a friend of the family, or it could be someone who does have your best interest at heart. It's not like you're going to buy a car from a used car lot and you're dealing with a salesman that you've never met before. I feel like there's some sort of trust that may already be built between you and someone, or you really do feel like you can trust someone. It could be also someone in the banking institution. You have loan approved here. So stamp of approval, some sort of yes. This is a big yes energy, sealing the deal, a contract being made. I also feel like you've planned accordingly, or you're planning this year to be highly successful when it comes to money. And I feel like if you've had to maybe pay more than you thought, maybe due to business or something of that nature, I feel like you are negotiating here some new contracts, negotiating new deals that actually help you out in the long run. So this is quite beautiful. This could be a new job offer coming in for you, a promotion, a pay raise, that maybe you start off entry level, okay, but you grow quite quickly. I also see here that even if you have the education, some of you could be hiring someone to help you, but even if you have the education, some of you may have been disappointed thinking, well, I have the education, I know more, but yet I'm getting paid this entry level. That could be something you're negotiating and saying, hey, I have this experience, I know my worth, I deserve to get paid like a king, and I feel like you will. There's something coming crumbling down, or it has come crumbling down to offer you a sense of freedom. And for a lot of you, perhaps you did leave the corporate world, or you left a job where you just weren't getting the accolades, you weren't getting a recognition, or you weren't getting compensated what you're worth. And I feel like there's a new opportunity coming in that really aligns. So let's look here. This is a huge month. I'm just going to say that, a huge month. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcanas. That's a lot of major arcanas. February is going to be transformative for you, Sagittarius. So you start off with the star. This is all about healing energy. It's Aquarian energy here as well. So this is healing, it's inspiration, it's hope, it's positivity. It's also about your dreams. And I'm not going to spoiler alert it yet, but we also have some dreams being fulfilled in your outcome. So there is a dream come true for you this month. There's something happening and it's quite exciting. So star in your energy is recovery. Recovery from a loss or a setback, or just feeling at times like things were shaken up. And I have to point out, the star comes after the tower, but we actually have the tower in reverse showing up here in your environment. So I feel like something has crumbled down, but it's immediately being replaced with something far, far better than you could have ever imagined. So this is exciting. Even though the tower can be quite unexpected, it's like a company goes under and then you actually get offered from the boss that you worked with a new position to make double the money next week, right? And I know that sounds like fantasy land, but because you have so much of the star energy and wish energy, trust that anything is possible for you this month, Sag. So some big vibes coming in, big energy. Now, what's crossing you is the Wheel of Fortune. You may be surprised because when this Wheel of Fortune comes in, which is your energy, Sagittarius, this is destiny and fate. Crossing your path to turn a cycle so you don't have to repeat it. Some of you have felt like you've been on the struggle bus when it comes to money for maybe even the last 10, 15 years, not even just since COVID, but for quite some time, where you've constantly been trying to build, to grow. You've been working overtime, working on yourself, educating yourself. Maybe you've dealt with some personal issues such as loss, death, divorce, things that have really taken a hit to your financial sector. Destiny and fate is intervening for you this month, Sag, and saying, all right, the timing is now. Because look at that. We have the Watch card showing up underneath the turtle, and look what she is holding there. There's a lot of destined, fated, unexpected, quick energy coming in for you this month. And it doesn't surprise me because I talk about this a lot in the yearly readings, that in February, I feel like there is a timeline jump. And it's interesting because I had someone comment that it's actually a leap year. So we are timeline jumping in February. So if you felt like you've been stuck on this roller coaster or stuck on this repetitive revolving door, you're stepping off of it and you're going towards something fresh. So this is quite exciting. Even though the Wheel of Fortune is showing up as a challenge, I do feel like that's why the tower comes in, to free you from that repetitive cycle. What's below you? The King of Swords. Some of you, this is someone else's energy. Now, I do get for some of you, yes, you've thought very logically, strategically about your future, about plans. You've been taking a look at documents, maybe. Some of you dealt with legalities as well. But I feel for the majority, this could be someone else who was very, I'm getting the words, on their high horse. So someone may have just been on their high horse. They may have been on a power trip here. When that King of Swords shows up in reverse, he's military. He's not in touch with his emotions. He's angry at the world sometimes, angry at his own self. He doesn't quite know how to challenge. Not challenge. Well, he brings challenges to everyone else, but he doesn't challenge himself enough to grow and to earn that King of Swords status in the upright, right? He tends to stay stuck there because he's very stubborn, very hot-headed, and thinks that he's a king in the upright, but really he can be very, very difficult to deal with. So for some of you, this was someone in your career or your financial sector that you had a hard time. And maybe this was characteristics of your own self as well, Sag. I mean, it could be, but I feel like you are ready to challenge the status quo in a sense. You're ready to challenge yourself to that next level and give it a good wink, right? Look at that bird's eye view. So you've had to get a bird's eye view on a situation and say, all right, what next? And in the recent past, a lot of you have decided to open up your own business or to become an entrepreneur, become well known, maybe in the travel industry. Start your own vlog, blog, YouTube channel, Etsy shop, whatever it is for you here that you're wanting to do. Maybe it is a business that's traditional that you're taking more online. I am getting here that a lot of you are taking charge of your own destiny. So you know this wheel that's showing up here, you may be saying, I don't want to wait for destiny to step in. I'm creating it myself. And there is definitely divine intervention happening in that tower coming in, because it's like you have been ushering that energy. You have been the one wanting this change because you've learned the lessons that you've needed to learn around maybe hanging on and letting go, poverty consciousness, dealing with people with wounded egos, right? Wounded egos is this stubborn king of swords, not recognizing that he needs to shift his mindset here. And you are saying, what can I do next? Because the sky's the limit. So I definitely sense that you're going through a lot of big changes here, and you're aligning more with your heart. This is what's coming in above you, Sag. So when the Lovers comes in, Gemini energy, again, I'm just in awe of all of these major arcanas. This is about partnerships based on trust, based on harmony. This is destiny, right? Destiny. And you have destiny written all over here. So whatever is happening, this is meant to happen, and you couldn't avoid it if you were in a bunker under the ground, right? This is destiny happening, and it's going to affect you in a very, very, very wonderful way. I just have to tell you that. But you're going to have to make this choice as well that comes along with some change. I feel like you're going to say yes, though. Now, the Hierophant is challenging the convention or traditional ways of doing things. And that makes sense with whatever this King of Swords represents for you, whether it's characteristics or aspects of your own self, maybe stuck in your mind thinking this is the only way to do it. Oh, no, it's not. You have the Hierophant coming in here saying there's another way. Let's question it. Let's go in a new direction. It is the age of Aquarius, baby. It's time to reinvent the wheel. And I feel like that's what you're doing with the wheel. And didn't we even say that before the Wheel of Fortune came out for you? If not, I was thinking it. But the Hierophant is you committing to an alternative or holistic or unconventional way of making money. Now, what do you have in your energy? The Fool. You have the Fool here. I'm not going to lie, you're a little bit nervous about having this new beginning. Well, what if I fail? What if it goes under? What if it doesn't? Not stop with the what ifs, right? We don't want to get stuck in that fear-based energy of what if. We want to Nike it. We want to just do it, right? And even though the Fool shows up and it may surprise other people, it may surprise your family, it could surprise and shock others around you, I feel like you are... If you stop and think about it, it's gonna hold you into a little bit of a freeze. We don't want to stop. You've already been thinking about this for your whole life, basically. You want to keep going. That's part of the hope coming in here, because the fear is, what if I don't do this and I miss my shot at whatever this may be? And that could certainly be the case. That's why destiny is intervening. It's like a meteorite coming in all at once, and you may not see that meteorite for another lifetime, not in your lifetime. So there's something very significant, very important about this quantum leap, about this timeline jump that you are supposed to be right on par with. And I feel like you are, because I keep hearing yes, yes, yes. So this is brilliant. All right, what's going on in your environment? Tower in reverse. You're letting go. This is all about reclaiming your power, freedom, right? Financial freedom, physical freedom, emotional freedom, spiritual evolution as well. I am getting here with the Tower. This is shattering a belief system. This is a major awakening happening for you, for people around you as well. Like I said, you may be the one that's shocking other people. That's kind of what I get here. I don't feel like this is something that's coming in and it's a job loss and whoa, you're shocked. I feel like the choice that you are making here shocks others. And maybe you walk away from a company that you've been in for 20 years to go off and do your own thing, and you shock your boss or you shock your employees. But at the bottom of it, it's not really a surprise to those that know and love you and care for you. And I feel like those that do are going to support you. Okay, it just may be an initial shock factor. So the hopes and fears, Sag, this is exciting. I would love for you to save this video, come back at the end of February or even March, and let me know what this is for you. What's the shock factor? What are you doing that's shocking others? What brilliant ideas are you coming up with? Maybe it has to do with crypto. Maybe it has to do with some sort of debt. Maybe you are negotiating a contract with someone who is in a different continent or country, and you are coming up with a brilliant plan that makes a lot of money. Whatever this is here, there's some heavy communication coming in. Okay, a lot of communication, phone, text, email. I'm also getting here, someone may be a communicator. Okay, someone speaks more than one language. Okay, maybe that is a skill that you have. If that is a skill that you have, awesome, great. I can only speak just little bits and pieces of different languages, but I feel like someone could be a translator or an interpreter, something of that nature. And maybe you're going overseas and you're teaching in schools, something of that content. It could also be that you go back and you learn a new language, or maybe you're going to a place, visiting, traveling to a place that speaks a different language than you. Okay, there's something with language. It's not a barrier for you though. Okay, it's like you're able to understand, possibly even through telepathy. I know this is getting out there, but telepathy, it's like you're able to intuitively read people. You're able to just know by maybe body language. You kind of feel people out. You're on the same page. I mean, this is the age of Aquarius. This is what we are entering into, and it is going to be a part of our future, right? Being able to communicate and connect with people telepathically isn't too far off. It may sound a little bit woo-woo, but it's not. 8 of Wands is about, quick energy coming in, and we see a lot of destined, quick, unexpected shifts happening here for you. Your final outcome, drum roll, 9 of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. This 9 of Cups is about feeling content, feeling good with your decisions, emotional fulfillment. It's abundance, happiness, success, achievement. It is a dream coming true that you've wanted for a long time, even on a subconscious or a soul level. It's like your soul has been ready for this, right? Your soul has been intuitively giving you these nudges for quite some time. Maybe it has been something you've been working really hard towards. For some of you, it's retirement. For others of you, it is being able to buy that dream space to grow a business. Maybe it is finally being able to graduate and get a degree in holistic nutritional health. Whatever it may be for you, Sag, this is beautiful. And it's well earned. You deserve it, is what your guides are saying. All right, let's get a message from the wisdom of the Oracle. What do we have, please, for Sagittarius? Wisdom of the Oracle. It wouldn't surprise me to see some sort of change card coming in, maybe even Treasure Island. I love that one. Even more beautiful. Look at this. We have Serendipity. Right place, right time. Serendipitous moments. It's card 18. Breaks down to 9 of Cups here. And this serendipity, you can see the 4-leaf clover on here as well. And I just literally turned right to the page, and that is synchronistic and serendipitous as well. This is opportunity allied with readiness. The awareness of synchronicity, luck and good fortune. That's the Wheel of Fortune, right? Luck and good fortune coming in here. Luck and good fortune appearing as signs and symbols, a magical alignment of events. And the prosperity message is this: you are in the right place at the right time. Be grateful for the stars are aligned. There's the star, right? I mean, you can't get any more synchronistic than this, clarifying the entirety of your reading. Be grateful for the stars are aligned in your favor and fortune is smiling on you. Victory and success are yours. The choices you have made, there's the Lovers, in the past have prepared you for the opportunities now before you. This is your lucky moment. The timing, we have the timing card. The timing is perfect. I mean, beautiful energy. What a wonderful confirmation from Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Last but not least, let's get a few messages from your spirit animals, and then we're going to pull a soul truth card for your soul to really get honest. And sometimes it can be, it can be blunt, it can be raw, it can be deep, but it can help you even more. Not that it looks like you need help, because you certainly have the clover on your side here. But let's take a deep dive into messages from your spirit animals. So if you have a moment, Sagittarius, please close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath from your solar plexus chakra. Nice big inhale. Hold it as long as you can. And exhale. And with your eyes closed, I'd love for you to focus on that third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows and your forehead region. And I want you to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now this could be an animal that flies high in the sky. Perhaps it's an animal that swims deep in the sea. Perhaps your animal is wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. It could be an animal that's crossed over the rainbow bridge, one that's visited through your dreams, or maybe even crossed your path in the great outdoors. There is no right or wrong answer, Sagittarius. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free reading giveaway, all you need to do is drop your power animals in the comment section below the video, and I personally will enter you into that free reading giveaway. So please make sure you hit that subscribe and bell button. All right, we have Brown Bear Spirit showing up here. It's also card 9. So some of you could certainly be seeing a lot of 9s in your energy. All right, what do we have here? Brown Bear says, take a little bit of time to yourself. Don't forget to nurture you, because you have a lot going on this month with so many major arcanas, huge milestones, big life transitions for you. Be sure to take a little bit of time out for yourself with Brown Bear Spirit here. Some of you may even be born on the 9th, or you are seeing 9s on license plate and numbers and addresses on the clock. So pay attention. 9s are also about completions, accomplishment, and service as well. So a lot of you are being of service to mankind, to the world. So beautiful energy. Take time for you. Dog Spirit says, be loyal to what you love. And some of you did see a dog, is what I'm getting. Maybe you've seen your own dog or a dog that's crossed over, but be loyal to what you love. And I feel like that's what decision you are making in the month of February, to stay loyal to what you love here. We have Giraffe Spirit. See the big picture. There's another 9, 29 here. So there could be some significance around the 9th or the 19th of February as well. So see the big picture coming in holistically from that higher perspective with Giraffe. And then lastly, we have Spider. And Spider says, make your dreams real. And you are all about the dreams this month, and you are making them real. This is dreams. This is wish fulfillment. This is destiny, stars aligning. So the spider is like that spider web. You have been weaving this web the entirety of your life. It is part of your soul contract. It is part of who you are on a deep soul level, but also intermingled with all of the conditioning and everything you've learned, and all of the experiences that you've gone through are leading you exactly to this point in time. Wow, powerful energy here, Sag. And last but not least, let's get a message from your soul's truth. What is your soul's truth? Want you to know at this time, what do you need to focus on? All right, what is in your highest good? I love this. You're going to be doing a lot of this in February. When was the last time you danced freely? Dance, because it will shift you into a beautiful state. I'm actually seeing someone doing the happy dance here. So some of you are definitely going to be doing the happy dance in February. There's a wish come true, something quite significant. It says, because it will get you out of your head and into your body and heart. Because fear lives in the head, along with anxiety, control, guilt, frustration, and impatience. In just a few moments of dancing, you will make the shift. You will feel a change of joy and confidence take over, and you will feel a soul reminder to live and lead from your heart. Dancing is a tool to ground us in the now. It triggers happiness, and it is the gateway to freedom. To become free, dance. And this is the gateway to freedom. I feel like that is literally what you are working towards here, the gateway to freedom. So do that happy dance, Aquarius. Dance for 3 minutes to your favorite song and notice the inward fire grow within you and the feeling you feel being you. You are a wild, loving force. Express it through dance. I love this. All right, Sagittarius. I mean, aside from, of course, the tower showing up, which I feel with your surrounding cards and energy and intuitively, I feel like this is a self-induced tower. You are the shock factor. You're the one shocking others this month. You may even shock yourself with how you say yes. It's like it bubbles up out of you before you even have a chance to think about it. And then you're asking yourself, did I really just say yes? Yes, you did. And it's quite exciting. That is what I have for you. I hope it resonates, Sag. Please do hit that thumbs up button if you like the message. I love it. Beautiful energy for you. Please feel free to drop your power animals in the comment section below the video. And of course, hit that subscribe and bell button so you don't miss those future videos. And again, if you haven't checked out the 2024 yearly readings, I will post the playlist in the video. It should be coming up here shortly. You can check that out at your convenience. Thank you so much, Sag, for tuning in. Lots of love.